everybody, and welcome to another episode of Let's Talk Games and Hobbies. This is episode number 17. I'm joined by Cole Feezer
Hello.
and Mark Hall.
Let's kick the tires and light the fires, Big Daddy.
And I also forgot to say my name. I'm your host, CJ Ayers. I don't even know what that one's from. The other ones I kind of had an idea, but I don't know.
You were not the host today, but okay.
Yeah. I am the host for this 1 second. I'm going to be passing the host duties off to Cole in a moment. We do have to talk about a couple things. Oh, crap. I didn't get it up yet. Oof. Vamp for a moment. Vamp. You're doing a terrible job. You're not talking at all. I need you guys to fill the silence while I pull up the calendar. By the time I get there.
You don't? You mean you don't have this sort of thing memorized?
All right. I've got it up. You guys did terrible. So,
yeah,
we have a couple.
Tried to call you out.
What are you going to do?
We have a couple events this week. Oh my God, it's beautiful out this week. So hopefully you guys come and see us, but I won't blame you if you don't. Wednesday, we are starting our Riftbound Nexus nights at 6 p.m. So we're going to be doing that every Wednesday at 6. We're going to try that out. We'll see if that works. We may move that to another night, but for now, that is when it's going to be. So come out and get some, what are they called? I know they're promo packs, but they're called something.
Nexus. They're called Nexus promo packs.
They're Nexus promo packs. That's right.
Let's do it.
They're beautiful. They're beautiful cards.
I think we're going to have some more Spirit Forged product by Wednesday as well.
Yeah, we already have some left over, so even more.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
Thursday the 12th is our third Star Wars Unlimited A Lawless Time pre-release. We've done 2 of these already, and they've both been a ton of fun. This set is fantastic. So if you are a big fan of Star Wars Unlimited, or you just want to try it out, pre-release is the perfect time to do it. It's at 6 p.m. The Friday the 13th. Did you remember that this was our Magic Chaos draft, Mark?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good. I forgot. So I'm glad that you're going to be taking care of that.
What now?
Yeah, you'll be there taking care of that.
I thought you're gonna take care
of you'll be there. I got Riftbound.
Riftbound's on Wednesday.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you can take care of the Friday one. Yeah.
Got it.
So that's where we have 10 packs, and you'll roll 3 D10s to see which 3 packs you get to draft, and it's a bunch of chaotic fun.
Yeah.
This Saturday, the 14th, is a couple things. First is our Sanibel game day. So I should have brought a copy of Cole. Go grab a copy of Sanibel real quick while I talk about it, so they can see what it looks like.
Yeah.
So Sanibel is a game by the amazingly talented Elizabeth Hargrave, best known for Wingspan. Another fantastic, cozy little game where you're walking along the beach to collect seashells and put them in your little bag to create patterns and score points off of different shell combinations and such. So we're having a sanctioned event from Wizards for this, where we actually have promos to give out. So if you come to this, you can come and get some promos for Sanibel. We also have copies for sale. The fantastic game. So come and try it out and see if it's something that you'd be into. Cole's got the box up right now, so you can see it's absolutely beautiful. I played it with my wife, and we had a great time with it. So very, very cozy game. Also on Saturday is Main Street Hanover's second Saturday for March, which is a 4-leaf clover scavenger hunt. Are we opening early? I know it starts at 11.
Ooh, we probably should.
Probably should. We probably should. We most likely are.
Definitely probably should.
So, I believe the details are that you will get a call. I think you know more about this. I think you get like a card, and you go to each business to try to find the big clover that we have hidden in our store.
Yeah, and then when you find them, we give you a sticker, and then you get a sticker from every business. Then you return your little card back to where you started, and you're entered in to win a grand prize.
There we go. And Cole, you wanted to run a sale, so tell Mark for the first time about the sale that you're running.
This is how I find out about stuff, folks.
Yeah.
Okay, actually, this is more advanced notice than normally. They'll come in like, oh, what are we doing?
You're not going to throw me under the bus like this, because I talked to you about this and you were on board with this. You were like, I'm okay with this, even if Mark says he's not okay with this. I just did.
I'll stand behind you, man. Not once did I say that I wasn't. I just was telling you to let Mark know right now about it.
Oh, all right. Well, CEO Cole, what are we doing this weekend?
We're going to do a 10% off nature-themed board games. What is a nature-themed board game? Well, you just gotta justify to us how anything you bring up to us is a nature-themed board game.
I like it.
And yeah, you at least
Unfortunately,
have
there
to, if
are
you,
no nature-themed trading card games.
yeah,
Those don't unfortunately exist.
No.
Or
but you at
nature-themed
least have to
confinement.
try. If you don't come up and make any effort, you get the discount.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. No, admittedly though, I'm pretty sure that the Grey Knights for Warhammer 40K are very in tune with nature. So I mean, I feel like
The
That's a
ones that,
miniatures game, not a board game.
what
I mean,
I think yeah,
yeah, it
just
goes across to miniature
goes
games as well.
across. Yeah,
There's a lot of, the
interdimensional.
little tufts that you put in there.
Yeah, exactly on a little basis. Yeah,
Yeah, you can really
I
make them
think it's a
nature
great
theme.
idea.
There's a lot
Yeah.
of nature in Age of Sigmar.
Yeah. Oh, there's so much nature. There's so much nature in Age of Sigmar. That should be 15% off.
Maybe it is.
I tell you what.
Actually, I don't know if we're allowed to say that.
I think we're allowed to say we're allowed to go
15
up to
is what we're
15.
allowed to say.
15
Okay,
is the
there we
cap.
go.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, and then Sunday, the 15th, speaking of Warhammer, is our Warhammer 40K Learn to Play event.
Learn to
Something we
play
do every month.
every
That's
month.
going to be 500 points. Just come and brush up on your skills, try some new armies, or just like the title says, come and learn how to play the game.
That's right.
And
Sorry, I'm
yeah,
going to piggyback
no, go
here.
ahead.
That is very important because the following Saturday, we are continuing our Escalation League at 750 points. So now is a great time to get into Warhammer and play. Our group is very laid back. They're great as far as teaching you how to play and just generally great guys all around, great guys and gals. So learning how to play, take advantage of it. You can slowly build your army up to 2,000 points. It doesn't have to be on the deep end. There's a lot of rules to learn, and this is the way to do it. So,
That's right.
Sunday, folks.
And finally, Sunday, we have our Pokemon pre release at 12 p.m. That's for the new set, Perfect
Yeah.
Order.
Oh man, Perfect Order! Can't wait.
And I haven't even looked at it. I don't even know what cards are in
man.
it. I know Zygarde's a big thing about it, but other than that,
Man,
it's all going to be a surprise to me.
I can't wait. What's it called again? Perfect Order?
Perfect Order.
Oh, I don't. Yeah, let's. Wrong.
Wrong?
I'm gonna look it up. Nope. You're right. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Perfect Order.
Yeah,
Looks
so,
beautiful, guys. Looks
yeah.
beautiful.
I mean, it's Pokemon, so there's a chance to get a few packs before the set officially releases
Oh, yeah.
the 27th. I think it actually officially comes out. All right. That is, I think, all. What do you got, Cole?
No, we've also got Commander Party on
we have
Sunday
Commander Party.
too.
It's not on the calendar
Yeah.
because we forgot when we were allowed to do it. So Cole is graciously spearheading Commander Parties lately. I appreciate him so much for that.
Yeah.
So Commander Party this Sunday. It's turtle themed, obviously.
Obviously.
So bring
Is there
a turtle.
promo? Is there a promo card?
There is a promo for those that participate, and there's going to be a variety of mystery pizzas involved, apparently, or something like that.
Interesting.
Yeah, not real pizzas. I think they're cardboard
Yeah, not real
pizzas.
pizzas. Don't come and thinking you're gonna get to eat or anything.
But if you want to order pizza while you're here, you're more than welcome
Yeah,
to.
if you want to embrace the theme and provide pizza, we're not going to stop you.
Right. You just have to give us each a slice.
We could run like a little game where you're blindfolded and you have to try pizza and figure out what is on it. I don't know.
If we were more prepared, that would have been a good idea.
Keep it in our back pocket.
Yeah. All right.
Great idea.
I think that is it for all the upcoming events for the week. So I will turn this episode over to Cole. He is going to be interviewing us and asking about our time at GAMA last week.
Alrighty. So, yeah, you two got to go have fun at GAMA, and I got to run the store. And so let's start. You 2 Sundays ago is when you left. It was me all by my lonesome, and you were on the road. So let's start there.
Yeah, he's definitely not bitter.
What? No, you misunderstand me. So that's a fine place to start. How was the drive down? Because I know you had to go get him, and then the both of you together went the rest of the way.
When I tell you that first hour of that drive, how amazing that was, it was the best hour ever. And then I arrived at Mark's house, and
Man.
no, it was a beautiful drive.
And then went from there. It got even more beautiful, right?
Right, it got even better. Yeah, even better.
Oh man, so harsh, so harsh.
No, we left pretty early. well, we originally planned to leave at like 6, I think. I was gonna get to his house at 7. That did not happen. I think we were about an hour behind. So yeah, I got to his house around 8ish, and then we drove the rest of the 8.5 hours from his house to Kentucky. It was a beautiful drive. It was nice out. Not like hardly anybody on the road. We got there in pretty good time. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty straightforward drive. It was nice.
All right, so you had relatively no issues getting there. So once you got there, then that Sunday, did you do anything noteworthy, or did you just kind of check in and relax?
Well, actually, I did not know this, but Gamma technically did start that Sunday morning. They had
Mm,
seminars going that entire day. I don't know if we would have gone down early for those. A lot of them are for brand new retailers, stuff like that. There's things they do the first day. But we did get there around 5, a little bit after 5. So we went and got our badges, and they had the retailer welcome ceremony. It was hosted by Grant Lyon. Uh, if you know who he is, he's a big name in the board game community. Very funny guy. I thought he did
Yep,
a great job.
yep. He's
Uh,
he's a he's a comedian and
yeah.
a board game reviewer.
So yeah, we went to that. We saw the Power Retailer Awards. So we saw everybody got nominated and won for those. We were nominated. Thank you to everybody that wrote in and nominated us for that. That was fantastic. They sent us little things so we get to read what everybody said. That was wonderful. We didn't win any awards, but just being nominated by you guys means the world.
yeah, it's true.
Okay, so you went to the awards, you had your fun. So then that I guess that would pretty much wrap up your Sunday then. You were probably wiped out from the drive and all that. So then you're up bright and early Monday morning, and what was Monday like for you? What did you get to do that day?
What was the first thing that you did, Mark?
The
And we
first
went. We all
thing,
went to. We didn't go to like hardly any seminars together. We all did
no.
different things to kind of spread the knowledge out.
See, I've got it written down here. Yeah, that's right. Actually, the first one I went to was be a good boss to amazing employees.
And what
I
did
didn't
you
learn
learn?
anything. I didn't
Is
learn
that the
anything.
actual thing, or are you just
She
pandering to
sat down
me?
and was like,
Like,
"I already do all of these
Yeah,
things."
it's like I'm already a great boss. Um, there's a lot of great information. One of the things was, admit your mistakes, right? Which I feel like I do pretty well. Try and include staff in decision making. And we always try to include Cole in decision making, and then he just kind of tennis, match right back at us. Praise success publicly. So Cole, you're doing a great job.
That's right.
And then correct mistakes privately.
Let me text Cole
No.
real quick.
um, really cool stuff. Actually, I haven't had a chance to really revisit this book in the few days we've been back.
Yeah,
But definitely some great takeaways. A lot of these, I tell you what, I was surprised, and maybe CJ can, agree with me here. I was surprised at how many stores are 5,000 square feet, 6,000, huge stores with like 5 or 6 employees. And it's like, wow,
yeah.
right?
That was really shocking to realize how small of a store we actually are. Not
Yeah.
just like size wise, but in many many ways, we are small fish in a very big ocean out there.
Yeah. So it's cool to see that there are, such successful big stores. I mean,
Hmm.
God, just growing up in the 90s, in the golden age, I'm trying to think of the card shops that I went to, and they were all fairly small. I feel like they were the size of Let's Play or smaller. So it's just kind of, you know, it's interesting that there are these bigger shops out there. Now, of course, look at games and stuff down in, oh God, was that our Glen Burnie?
Glen Burnie.
And
Glen
Bernie.
Burnie. Okay, yeah. Huge, just huge store. But even then, like before that, his store was still a good size, right? It's
Hmm.
certainly bigger than Let's Play. Um, but for the most part, like I think that's really the only one. And like, of course, there's the more recent, like I guess in the last few years, Bazooka Games in Westminster is
Yeah,
huge, but that's predominantly Warhammer, and so they need all this space for all these tables. So,
right.
but for the most part, like it's not something as I think the Midwest probably goes a little bit more hardcore into like the board gaming scene, and I don't know.
Hmm.
I don't know why that is. I'd be curious, like Midwest versus the West Coast versus the East Coast, and
Yeah, it was. People were surprised to hear that we were from the East Coast.
yeah,
A lot of people were like, "Wow, Pennsylvania, huh?
yeah,
Interesting."
yeah.
Felt a little insulting sometimes. Oh,
Pennsylvania,
you
huh?
poor
What
souls
is
out there in
that? Yeah,
Pennsylvania.
yeah. Out there where
What's your
nothing happens.
population? 4? It's the 3 of us and Jimmy.
Yeah. So, but yeah, that was an interesting one. I think there's definitely gonna be some takeaways to how to improve, management of coal.
Yes,
All
of
of our
coal.
employees,
All
aka
of our
coal.
employees.
Okay.
Well, the first thing that I went to on Monday was Van Ryder Games showcase. They showed a few cool things. Nothing majorly new. They had one Greek themed game that's coming out, but they really, of course, talked about Final Girl. They did mention that the Kickstarter model is kind of going away. They're going to be direct to retail from now on. So that was very interesting that we will be able to just get their games from them, and they're not doing big like collections anymore. They're just going to be releasing the feature films as they come with minis, so you don't have to um, get a whole collection or wait until the season is finished before you can get something. Same thing with miniatures. They'll sell miniatures just for the certain feature films instead of as a pack of all of them for the season. So it was cool. I enjoy their products, especially Final Girl. It's a fantastic solo game. And the second one I went to was at 10 a.m. It was called Level Up Your Miniatures Game, Growing Beyond the Basics. This was not what I thought it was going to be. I think that happened to both of us. We went to seminars where we were expecting something and we got something different out of it. Not to say that it was bad information, but this one was, I think, just not information that really pertained to what I was hoping to get out of it. I thought this would talk more about different kinds of miniatures games to get into, like things to look at outside of Warhammer, outside of like Games Workshop. But it was mostly about improving Games Workshop. They were talking about a lot of the ways that they run Warhammer tournaments and different paint lines that they do and stuff like that. So it wasn't what I was hoping to get out of it, but there was still some interesting information in there.
Yeah, it's funny you talk about that. The second one that I went to was called "The Metrics That Matter: Tracking What Drives Game Sales." To me, that sounds like, oh man, we're gonna get into analytics. We're gonna figure this stuff out. Maybe increase sales by looking at spreadsheets. And it was basically about marketing and using like Facebook ads and Google ads. So it wasn't what I was expecting at all either. Now, in Gamma, in Gamma's defense, there is if you click into the link, like there's more of a write up.
Yeah.
And so I probably could have gleaned a little bit more information had I, read. Um, it's still very interesting, to see that, there is this whole, marketing and whatnot, environment that honestly, CJ and I don't think we've really touched on yet, but maybe 2026 is the year because there's certainly, it has its perks and we want to pursue that. So,
Hmm. And then the next thing we went to together actually.
oh
This was
yeah,
this was Kylie from Games Unlimited. There's a small chance that he watches these.
yeah,
I've commented on
Right.
his things. He's like, he knows we
of
exist.
course. I comment on stuff. Yeah.
It was his using alchemy to transform your game store. This little seminar where he talked about the book, the alchemy. It's called The Alchemist, right?
I
Or is it just
believe
called
so,
Alchemy?
yes.
It's one of those.
Oof. It might be alchemy.
Uh,
I'll look it
yeah,
up. Let's see.
yeah,
Oh, you got it?
alchemy
Okay.
into. Actually, no, I don't have it. It
You don't
doesn't. I
have it?
thought it would
Okay.
say it in his description, but it doesn't say the name of the book. Regardless, there's a book that is either called The Alchemist or Alchemy, where he taught some strategies on things you can do to improve your game store. my biggest takeaway from that was diversifying yourself. And he made a point that kind of struck home to me, where he was talking about there's like with game stores that are like close by to each other, and we are in a situation where there are a bunch of game stores pretty close by to us. Like there's 5 in Hanover alone, and he's like, if they're all doing Warhammer, then you guys are competing for that. You're all doing Magic, you guys are competing for that. So the way to stand out and to really grow your business is to try things that maybe other places aren't doing. And he's really like emphasized on like trying bad ideas. I forget exactly what it was. Maybe you wrote it down and you can tell me. Something like a bad idea that
Oh yeah,
has
yeah.
no risk or something.
I don't know if that was quite. So what I remember was the opposite of a good idea can also be a good
There it is.
idea.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Which
So
is
something.
I thought
Yeah.
that was just really kind of very intriguing
Mhm.
because it's like, yeah, it's not sometimes there's 10 different great ideas, you know?
Yeah. So I really enjoyed that. I think he did a great job of that presentation. I think I got a
Yeah.
lot out of it. So
Yeah. I agree. That was probably my favorite one out of all of them.
yeah.
Yeah.
So what I'm gathering is we can expect changes in the near future,
Cole, you should
maybe.
know by now. You can expect changes by Sunday night.
Uh, if changes ever stop, it's because something happened to
Right.
CJ and myself.
Yeah. If you come in and you're like, wow, the store looks exactly like it did yesterday, you should start being worried.
Yeah.
Noted. All right, so that was most of your morning then?
Yep. That was up
Yeah.
until 12 o'clock. I had one at 12 o'clock, but I skipped it because I think we went and took a nap in between.
We may
Or we
have
had got lunch. One of the
lunch,
two.
nap, both, probably both.
Yeah.
Okay,
It was
so lunch. Is there-
Oh man.
Not
oh, I
not to
actually have a
not to
picture of my lunch.
Oh yeah.
not to jump away from
Where did
things,
we go
but
to lunch?
did y'all do any of that let's eat, you know?
We did not.
Yeah,
We
no
did
let's
not.
eat.
I wanted to, but maybe there's just so much going on, and you have the 5 minutes to yourself of quietness that you sometimes you take it.
Here was
Well, I
my
know
Oh,
CJ can be loud
sandwich.
sometimes,
Oh
so it
oh,
man.
happens.
Yeah.
yeah. This is
If
my
that's yeah.
sandwich that
Was
I
that
got
was that your
from.
lunch?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Then
I
my
mean
lunch is
lunch or
behind with the
dinner.
coleslaw.
Let's see, did it tell me what time? Yeah, here's back there.
Yeah.
Over there.
Yeah.
It was good. Pulled pork sandwich from Guy Fieri's place.
Something. Yeah. Guy Fieri's house. Yeah.
So yeah, that was delicious. We went there
It
like
was.
4 times.
Like every day. Yeah, we were going there
Yeah.
once. It was right on the way, like to the hotel and back, so it was so easy and
Yeah.
it was so good.
Sometimes
So
convenience is what matters.
Yeah.
that's right. That's right.
So you had your lunch, you took your nap, then what? What'd you do the rest of the first day? The Monday, I
Uh
should say.
I had 3 more seminars that I went to. How many more did you go to?
I went to two more. The
Okay.
the one right after lunch was a 2-hour one.
That's right.
Yep.
So, I mean, I'll just list off the ones that I did, and you and Cole, you can ask me if you want me to elaborate on any of them, if any of them sound interesting that you wanna hear more about. I went
Sure.
to, Product Diversity Toys. I went to one about Game Store Day and International Games Month, and then I went to one called How to Build a Profitable and Thriving RPG Community.
Okay, well, it wouldn't surprise me to think that we might try to diversify a little. I know we've had, especially within the last week, people ask us about certain things. But I know your big thing for this year is to try and get into more RPGs. And so, did that third seminar help
That
guide you?
that was another one that was not quite what I was hoping it would be in terms of, like, um, content for me. Uh, s this a couple of now, I mean, everybody did a fantastic job with the seminars. Every seminar I went to, I was engaged, and they were doing a great job providing the information. Just because the information didn't feel valuable to me does not mean it was not valuable information. I wanna make that clear. I'm not saying that these are bad seminars, but this was, um This I was hoping was going to be like an introduction into how to run RPGs, get into D&D, um, maybe find out how to like get DMs to come to the store and work or help with you, or like a beginner course into getting these kind of things going. What it actually was, he was telling more about what he does to make his D&D successful at the store. And it very much felt more geared toward people who already are running D&D and have already gotten that crowd started, and just a way to grow it. Now, this information will be great once I've figured out how to get it started. I'm glad I have the information because it will be good once I know what I'm doing, but I didn't feel like it gave me enough to get myself started, is all I'll say.
Okay. Mark, did either of your seminars stand out to you?
So I went to game development workshop from 2 to 4 essentially, and then manage your inventory or it will destroy you, which was pretty cool. I enjoyed both. The game development workshop, we actually got to play prototype games that have actually been published. And so it was really cool to see the bare bones. It kind of gave me hope for a game that I'm designing, that it does start out super rough sometimes, and it starts out super rough and actually goes to publishers super rough, right? Which I thought was really cool.
Yeah,
I might be there already. Um,
you
but
never know.
we got a game that was pretty intriguing. Played it. We had to come up with some themes, like how would you theme this to sell it, and how would what would you do to expand X, Y, and Z. And so it was a lot of fun. So ultimately, the game that we were playing was Alibis.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, which is really cool. And then at the table next to us, they were doing River Valley Glassworks, which is really cool. Yeah, to see it like before it was anything.
Man, you didn't tell me any
Um,
of this.
what? I thought it
Crazy.
was
You didn't tell me a single thing about this.
yeah.
This
Well, there
wasn't
was there
sponsored
were
by Allplay, was it?
what's that?
Said this wasn't sponsored by Allplay, was it?
I don't know. It might have been. I can't remember any of the other games to say if they were all play or not, but it was really cool. The folks that I was playing the games with were really awesome too, and the folks that ran it were really cool. So really fun time. The manager inventory order will destroy you was really interesting. The guy that ran the course, I think, had like a 6,000 square foot building, and he was kind of lamenting. It's like, look, our rent's really high, so we have to make sure that if something's on the shelf, it's going to sell, right? We can't keep product. And so one of the things he brought up was like, they have manga there, and so they got rid of a bunch of stuff that just wasn't selling. And then what they see is ultimately what they're left with is all the great stuff. And so sales actually kind of pick up a little bit once you kind of get out the riffraff, so to
Hmm.
speak. But his employees, like he's got a bunch of employees, they do an entire inventory recount once a quarter.
Wow.
Yeah, which is really intriguing. And so it's like it could behoove us to go through things, and just make sure, like, all right, hey, we've got 3 copies of this or 4 copies of that, just to make sure that we're keeping up with everything. But one of the things I said, or I asked him in the presentation, was when you decide something is no longer, don't want it on your shelf anymore. It's like, how do you remind yourself not to ever buy it again? Uh, and he basically said, sometimes you do, right? Because there are certain games that we have that just don't move. There's some things just aren't popular, unfortunately. And so it's like, well, how do we make sure that we don't pick up, any more copies of X, Y, and Z? And so it was really, really intriguing. I thought the presenter did a great job. And so it's neat to see that perspective from a much larger store and how they handle the inventory and all that.
Cool.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
All right, well, in case you need it, here's your reminder. Don't order more Aether Draft.
More Aether Drift? What's that?
We actually have some bad news for you, Cole.
Oof, yeah, rough.
I
It
believe
couldn't
it.
hurt to have a box in store. I'm
Right.
sure we could get
No,
it
we
pretty
gotta
cheap.
have one of everything.
That's an easy Magic set we could have in Gary. Really bump that set list up to like 30.
Yeah, good.
Good option. Okay, so you had some more seminars after lunch, and then I assume that took you into the evening. And once the seminars were done, I mean, did you just kind of go back to your hotel and sleep, or did you like explore some of the nightlife, or did you find groups playing games and join them? You know.
So a very cool thing about GAMA Expo, they made it very clear they want you to call it GAMA Expo, not Gamma. Every night they have open gaming nights where publishers demo all the games that you have learned about or some new things coming up. So we went to that every night that we were there. Uh, so seminars ended, like my last seminar ended at 4:50. So game night starts at 8 o'clock. So we got some dinner and then went back and got a little bit of rest in our actually awesome hotel rooms. Our hotel rooms were fantastic.
Oh
Very
my
surprised
gosh.
at how good that
Incredible.
was.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, but our first night, I can't remember all the games we played. I should have taken way more pictures. It was very overwhelming. Gamma Expo is crazy. But we did play Las Vegas. I
Yeah.
did find that I snapped a picture of that.
Yeah.
So that's a reprint from who designed this?
Ravensburger.
Yeah,
That's who published it, but the
yeah,
designer,
That's
I'm
fair.
not sure. It might be on the box, but I can't tell from. Looks like Rudiger Dorn.
you're right.
Oh my God.
How do you do that?
Wow. How did you do that?
I just
This was really
Jeez.
cool. I really enjoyed this game
took
a
a
lot.
close look.
Yeah. This is a fantastic game. So Ben Good brought this in and we played it. I think we played it with Cole, and there's just some kind of take that happens as you're trying to take over like the one card there or the two card there. It's just a lot of fun rolling the dice and luck of the draw. But this is one of those games you're having so much fun you almost don't even care what if there are points involved,
Yeah,
right? You're just so happy to take something away from Cole or Ben or whoever. It just
fantastic. Yeah.
makes you smile. Yeah.
So this is coming out later in the year. I don't remember when they
Yeah.
said. I think it's pretty soon actually. Like
We're
April or
definitely gonna
May.
stock this. We're
Yeah.
gonna play this. It's gonna be so much fun.
Yeah, that's gonna be a big one.
Yeah.
Um, Mark, do you remember anything we played? Because I'm
Gosh.
just gonna scroll down the list, see if anything
I know, right?
jumps out at me
I
that we played.
admittedly, I'm
Which,
a little disappointed. I should have taken more pictures myself.
yeah, I wish I would have.
So what was I doing? Oh, so what I did see on one of those nights is Earth Express.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a new version of Earth that's supposedly plays. I didn't get to play it. I wanted to, but by the time I made it back around, there was like 6 people already playing. It supposedly plays in about 30 minutes, and it's very quick. And you get, I think, 7 cards. You pick 2 of them to play, and then you pass it over to your neighbor, and then they take another 2, and so they have 7. I think something along those lines, but a very quick version of
Oh,
Earth,
bit of card drafting then.
something like that. Yeah. But I don't think you need resources. Like, I don't think soil is a problem anymore, which is my biggest problem with Earth. Oh, is it on here? Oh, we
No,
got to play Flip 7 with a
we
Vengeance. That
did
was
get
the
to play
first
Flip
game we
7.
got to play.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
that's really cool.
So good. I can't wait to have that.
Biggest bummer though is that it doesn't come out for us until like July,
Yeah.
which is insane.
Something interesting about this, though. So apparently Walmart actually commissioned this from them. And so that's why it even exists to compete with, I think, Uno No
No Mercy.
Mercy. Yeah.
Yeah,
So it's just kind of funny. I mean, it's sad for us, but it's
Yeah.
cool that this game exists. And if it takes, Walmart kind of greasing the wheels,
yeah.
I don't know.
We also did see the box art for. I mean, the Grinch has already been out in Walmart.
Oh, that's
But we
right.
saw the box
Yeah.
art for the Hello Kitty version, the Nightmare Before Christmas version, National Parks, and Liquid Death. They are real. They really did it.
Yeah.
We didn't play it, but I did see hummingbirds there, and
Yeah.
it's gorgeous. Gorgeous looking game.
Definitely gorgeous.
We didn't find the greatest game, Quark.
I'm pretty sure Quark was not there. I would have
What do you
noticed.
mean? It had to be there. It's with this
You think so?
publisher. It's the op.
Oh yeah.
Ah, dang.
I don't remember seeing
Remember,
Oasis.
this list also included some of the Canes Festival.
Right.
Yeah.
But,
See, remember that now.
you know,
Could
But
have
it
been.
does have US.
there's the
Does have
fire
US
game.
pricing, so
He
All
wouldn't
right, look.
all his talk, he wouldn't tell the publisher or the designer what he thought of the game. I kept trying to get him to walk
Uh,
up there, he wouldn't do it.
we walked by and I looked at the box. It looks like fire. Okay, it just looks like fire. And I don't want to, make someone sad. That's all.
There's Las Vegas.
Oh, Las Vegas. Was that there originally
Yeah,
when we went through this list? I don't remember seeing
I
that.
think so.
I was
Oh,
so
no,
surprised that we saw
no.
it.
When we went through the list, there's only like
It
33
was,
games on here.
yeah.
Okay.
That night, they put the other 100 up.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
You kind of scrolled past it there, but I see they had the Labyrinth Chronicles.
I did not see that anywhere. I didn't look for it, but I didn't see it.
Okay, because I think that's currently crowdfunding on GameFound, so I didn't
It
know if you
is.
had a chance to check it
Mm,
out.
We did get 2 packs of Hot Brown Surprise,
Hot brown surprise. That's right.
and we talked to someone about the woman at the
There it is.
hotel. There they are. About Hot Brown Surprise and why it exists.
All
Something like
right,
that.
did you while you were there, did you try a hot brown surprise?
I have actively tried not to.
No.
So that wasn't on your culinary bucket list?
Definitely not. Wow, none of these games would
Maybe at
because
the
I went
top.
through the whole thing.
Super top.
I didn't see
Did you go through
anything
the
that
whole thing?
yeah. While you guys were talking, I was scrolling through.
Oh, okay.
I didn't even see Green Teeth
Oh, Green
Wednesday.
Team Wins is getting a reprint.
No, this says first edition right here, but maybe it is.
I mean, it's on the list here.
Could have also been the other one.
Maybe.
Maybe he's getting the French version. I
Maybe it's
did
getting
see
a French.
this here. I didn't actually get to play it, but I saw that. Banning the plates, that's crazy that it says 2026 because I've had that game for over a year.
Hmm. There was a game we played that was just a bunch of yellow cards. Secret Society? Is
Secret
that what it was?
Society, yeah. I wonder if let's see. That
That
was
was quite the
Secret Society or
experience.
Secret Societies?
Oh,
Secret
God, I don't know.
Society. Oh God, 2 of them.
It might be our Secret
Not
Society.
this one. Yeah,
Try that one, yeah.
that doesn't look like it, but it looks more like it than anything else.
Introducing more and more rules.
Yep,
I think
there
that's
it
it.
is.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
it. That was very interesting.
That's very interesting. I was called out probably second, and I feel like I didn't do what I think I did what I was supposed to do, but admittedly at that point it was just getting too much of a mess that I was
there's
more
way
than
too much to
happy to
yeah.
be called out. Yeah.
I purposely got myself called out right after that. It was just too
Yeah.
much stuff. This is definitely a game that's going to be more fun with people you know than
Yeah.
people you don't know because you're doing things that are a little embarrassing. So if you're not that kind of person, it might be
Yeah.
hard to do those things in front of strangers.
Yeah. Intriguing, but yeah, certainly
Oh God, it got
I
that
had the
intriguing.
experience. Yeah, that's right. Intriguing.
What else did we play? I'm kind of just gonna lump all of game night together across the 3 days because
Oh, there you go.
I don't
Yeah.
remember when was what.
All right. Well, while you
Django.
think about that, then let's move on a little. So
Okay.
Monday night you played some games, and then what was Tuesday like? Was it more seminars or was it
Let me pull up my
different?
GAMA app, see what I did.
Yeah. That's what I was
So
going to do.
Tuesday was the beginning of the premiere presentations. So GAMA Expo does this thing for retailers where if you go to a certain amount of these premiere presentations, let the publishers give you their spiel and tell you all about the new stuff they're coming up. Then all these publishers have donated product into a retailer box that they will send to you for free. So we got that box last year. So we're going to go to these presentations anyway. We want to know what's coming up. I love hearing what these publishers have to say and what they have to show, box or not. But the box is a very nice perk to doing this. So that was the beginning of that. My Tuesday was Asmodee all day long. I did 4 different Asmodee presentations. I did Asmodee's new games. I did Fantasy Flight, so I saw what's coming up for Star Wars Unlimited. And then I saw Asmodee again. I kind of wish I skipped that because it was pretty much the exact same thing as the first Asmodee showcase. I don't know why they were 2 different ones. They are different. They're not the same, but and then I saw Atomic Mass Games, at 12 o'clock.
Yeah. I went to Mastering Inventory, a deep dive into automation and operational efficiency, which was just the card sorter. That was
The
all it
card
was,
sorter.
the card sorter,
Okay.
which we're looking to get for the shop. I know there's a
Yeah.
handful of folks who, probably don't watch the video, who come in and ask us to, do you buy Pokemon cards? Do you buy Magic cards? Well, there's a card sorter that ideally will make that a little bit easier for us.
What was it called?
Uh,
Roca Sifter?
I think ROCA.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they have like a $20,000 version, a $30,000 version, and then the nice new $799 version, which is more along our speed here. So that was an interesting presentation. If nothing else, it was cool to see.
Every game store begins with inventory.
Oh wow, look at this, it's fancy.
But inventory is most valuable
your job
when you know
a
what
lot
you
easier
have.
whenever this comes through.
Introducing the Roca Sifter, your easy-to-use device that uses 3 output pins to sift cards into organized, sell-ready inventory.
Yeah.
Used to take hours of manual organizing, now happens in minutes.
Yeah.
Sensors instantly identify foils from non-foil cards.
Bummer though that they don't
Unknown
have Star Wars on
inventory
there yet.
becomes organized, cataloged,
Said they're
and
working
ready
on it.
for listing on TCG Player. Use the Roca Sifter at the counter to review trade-ins on the spot.
Look at that, Cole.
The device
It's gonna save you so much time.
Oh my god.
Look, you don't have to unsleeve them. You just leave them in the sleeves. Just throw them in there.
Can happen with minutes.
That's right.
Sifter.
You're gonna get to watch so much more iPad.
Visit seller.tcgplayer.com/Roca-.
We really did this for you, man.
No, that just would mean I get to do more of the other things that don't get done around here. But that's...
Oh, there you go. Yeah, make yourself a list. I want to know what's in it. Then I went to a presentation, Discover What's Next with Universal Distribution.
Okay.
So one of our distributors was called Alliance before 2026, and they kind of were bought out by a Canadian company called Universal. And so now they have, distribution centers in Canada and the States. And so that's an interesting relationship there. So they just kind of said, hey, here's what's going on. Here's what we're looking for. And, hope to provide you guys good service. And, perpetually the topic that gets brought up is allocation. Why can't I get more Pokemon? Why can't I get more of this? And ultimately, there's not a good answer. So there's not one that they could give. I'm not a big fan of that, but what are you going to do?
Right.
Well, whimsically enough, though, I did talk to somebody at Wizards who I'll go on record as quoting so and so. No, I wouldn't.
Yeah. What was his name again?
Poor guy. I think there's one of 3-letter word or something. Anyway, so I talked to him. I was like, how is it so hard for me to get product, but then like a Micro Center can get, a boatload, or Walmart can get a boatload? Like, what's going on? Like, what about this? And so the interesting perspective there was basically, they're trying to reach a bigger audience. It's not so much about, and I just lost my train of thought. Isn't that crazy how that happens? It's not so much about the little guy not getting a lot, but it's that how many people go to Walmart? Everybody goes to Walmart, right? And so I can have cards, but I already have a clientele that are specifically more kind of into the gaming aspect and realm. And so their thought, like, let's just take Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. How many, kids from the 90s, are just sentimental value, right? Like, oh man, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It's like, yeah, I'll buy some Magic packs. They're not going to be a regular in my store, right? And so like this perspective, while I'm not a big fan of it, I certainly can appreciate and understand what they're doing. Doesn't make it any easier for me, but I got to see their side, and I thought that was a neat perspective.
Right.
And then the last one I went to on Tuesday was retailer resources, where to find them and how to use them. And that was, in the title of these things should have been maybe a few more descriptors. That was specifically for whiz kids, right?
Okay.
Specifically, so maybe like retail resources for whiz kids, where to. So, admittedly, reading is fundamental, and next time I'll do a little more deep dive into the courses. I think we carry some WizKids minis,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
but we don't carry their big thing, which I think is what, HeroClix or something.
HeroClix, yeah.
Yeah, that's just not in our sphere of influence.
Right.
I mean, minis and RPGs and all that. Like, I certainly see us go in that way, but I mean, of course, Fantasy Realms. I mean, WizKids does that. That's a great game. So we have it in stock if you're interested. Great game.
Okay.
So, but those are my 3 seminars, and then I think ultimately we went to lunch after that,
Right.
and then the
exhibit hall opened up.
Exhibit hall, yes. Dun dun dun.
All right. Did you have anything noteworthy for lunch on Tuesday that you want to share?
Did we? Yeah, we went back to the social and no.
Was that Tuesday?
Well, Tuesday night we went there for dinner, and then Wednesday for lunch we went back.
Yeah.
Yeah, we went to a sports bar, a sports bowling alley bar.
Yeah.
For dinner Tuesday.
Yeah, it's karaoke night on Tuesday. CJ got up and sang "My Heart Will Go On." It was really beautiful.
Yeah, I got a standing ovation.
Standing ovation.
What'd you say the name of the place was?
Sports and Social. Yeah, Sports and Social.
SNSC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They did have sports, and they were very social.
Had a bowling alley.
Yeah, and a Godzilla pinball machine that I did not get to play.
I told you to go over there.
I know, but we were busy.
We were busy.
We
were waiting 20 minutes for our food, man.
Yeah, we would have that for our waitress. No, everybody did a great job.
Speaking of pinball machines.
No.
I did ask Wizards directly if that was real. And it is real.
Yeah, that's right. It is real, yeah.
It is a real offer that we could take advantage of.
But we're not. Because we're not an arcade.
We could. Just saying.
Look, if I thought we could make our money back in 20 years, I'd probably say sure.
Yeah, all right, let's say it.
No, it's not going to happen.
All
Never
in
a million years.
Comment on this video if you would play a Dungeons and Dragons pinball machine in the store and tell us how much you would pay to play a game of 3 balls. That's my question for you all.
How often would you come in and play? Once a month?
Right.
Once every 12
Would you just do it every time you were in the store? Because for a lot of you, you're in the store a couple times a week.
That's right.
That adds up. Anyway. What was your question called? Did you ask us something?
I feel like there was a question.
No, I think you covered.
You said something about pinball, so that's where I was going with that.
I mean, you went exactly with it where I wanted you to.
Okay.
No question required. You
did make sure to find out that was real. The last thing I needed was to send some random person thousands of dollars and get a little toy pinball machine or something. It's like, oh, okay, you're not with Stern. Stern, how many likes in this video for a free D&D pinball machine? We're not watching. Although maybe, how did he find us? Could have been one of these videos.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Tag him in the description or something.
Yeah, that's right.
I might for the 20 seconds we talked about Stern.
Yeah,
this hour-long episode.
God, I know.
All right. Anyway, so we went to the exhibit hall on Tuesday. Yeah. It opened at 2:00. 2:00.
Yes, 2:00.
And for those unfamiliar, what was there to look forward to? Like, what's the exhibitor hall like?
So, if you've ever been to a Gen Con or a PAX Unplugged or anything like that, it is similar but very different in a lot of ways. GAMA Exhibit Hall is not a place where you go to buy stuff. The vendor booths are not where they're like selling games or selling knickknacks. There's not a bunch of vendors actually selling stuff there. What it is publishers and developers there to pitch their games to other publishers, distributors, retail stores. They're trying to get people to carry their products. So it is really a showcase of what they have to offer to prospective buyers and stuff. And they will a lot of times give you samples of their product, small demo versions or free versions of their games. And it's a really cool opportunity to get some one-on-one time with like the heads of publishing, the owners of the companies, the people who actually develop the games. I like the guy who owns All Play demoed Grunts for me. He showed me how to play Grunts. So that was really cool. I talked to people at Ivy Studios, at Ghost Galaxy. A lot of smaller publishers will reach out to you and say, "Hey, come over here. Let me show you my game." It's like, wow, this is cool. I've never heard of this. Um, and these are the kind of games that you probably wouldn't find like browsing through. There's so many games. You browse through the distributors list. I mean, right now I was looking at ACD's pre-order list yesterday. There's 236 pages of 12 items. I mean, someone else do the math for me. That's a crap ton of stuff to look through of just pre-orders in the next few months. I'm not gonna be able to sift through all of that and find the gems that aren't things I already know. Like things I'm familiar with, I'm gonna stop and give those a glance, but this is a really cool opportunity to see things that, uh, you normally wouldn't, and to hear from people who love it, why you should take notice to it. So I found some cool games that, I never would have given, like, a second glance to. I mean, no offense to how these games look, but presentation is a big part, and these bigger places have bigger marketing budgets, and that's how they get in front of people a lot more easy. So it's harder for the little ones to stand out, even if they may be fantastic games. So I mean, one is now this game looked like it had a pretty big budget actually, but it is something I would have looked at was that Gudnark game.
Mm.
That's probably not something that I would have stopped and really looked into and deep dived. Right there, Cole's holding it up. They gave us a couple demo decks. So if you want to try the game, you can come in store and we'll teach you how to play. But it's a really small card game. I think decks are 20 some cards. The demo decks are 11 cards.
Yeah.
And you just play them on a little grid. Got really great artwork, but it's not something that has like a big name behind it. So it's yeah, these indie games are. I think this is really their place to shine for publishers and retailers and stuff.
Yeah. I will say there are so many TCGs popping out this year. It's
Oh my
it's
yeah, there's
almost
a lot of
it's going to be
TCGs.
dangerous. It's kind of like, that seminar where it's like with so many
We'll
people.
get there, Cole. We'll get there. Don't spoil it.
Yeah.
I got a whole rant
Spoiled.
for that.
Spoiled. Um, how do you differentiate yourself from
Yeah.
those around you, right? And it's like like yeah, Cyberpunk TCG, a couple other ones that I won't spoil for CJ. I mean, it's just crazy. It's like, how do you? Because the big ones obviously are Magic, Pokemon, Star Wars.
I don't know if Star Wars is really. It's big. It's big.
It's big for us, right?
Yeah.
But it's like, how do you go out and get a whole other crew on a TCG that's just unheard of with no, you know,
Yeah. And I mean, we talked about
yeah,
this while we were at Gamma. The answer is to have people who are passionate about it, really pushing
right.
it at their local stores. Now, I'm going to talk about that game that Cole showed because from the little bit that I've seen of it and a little bit I've played, I am pretty passionate about it now. I think that game is fantastic. I think it is going to be great. So I'm going to really push that one in our store. But this goes out to anybody watching. If there's a game that you like and you wish more people played it, you need to show up at the stores, get people into it, ask people to play with you, show them why they should care about the game. Because I mean, like that Gundam game, I may have walked by it a couple times. I may have seen it in a magazine a couple months ago and was just like, another TCG, another TCG. And to be fair about this game that I'm about to really go into and tell you how much I love it, if you watch our last episode, we were scrolling through the Gamma book and I saw the splash page for it. It just said Hellbreak. I was like, oh my God, another TCG. And I scrolled right past it. Had I not gone to Gamma, had I not played it, I would have never known how great it was because, you know, you need people to show you why you need to care about these things.
God, do we just want to go into it now? Just let you.
We probably should
Well, I'll tell you what. We were in the exhibitional like 3 minutes, and he
That
was
was my
just like
first stop.
a moth to the flame, just right
It was
there into
crazy,
the
and
Hellbreak.
it wasn't gonna be my first stop, but I forgot what it was. I was looking through the coupon book, and I saw Hellbreak, and I saw a picture of the Bride of Frankenstein. And I was like, wait a second. Does this game actually have horror IPs? It's not just random generic horror stuff. So I walked over there, and sure enough, I sit down, and they put in front of me a Jaws deck, and I'm playing Jaws against Dracula. And was talking to the guy who was telling me about it. And yeah, it is a horror IP themed game from Universal. They have all the Universal monsters. They have 70 franchises across 100 different movies. This, yeah, I have some pictures. So Cole's holding up the box right now. I mean, I couldn't believe. Here, I'll bring up this one picture of us, just one of the slides that I have, because I'll make other videos where I really talk about um the game in depth.
Go into it in depthly.
Yeah,
He'll have an hour video just for this Hellbreak
I
here.
definitely will.
Yeah. Super passionate.
So this is just one slide from the presentation I went to. So when Cole talks to us about what we did Wednesday, this is what I did Wednesday morning. I went to their premiere presentation for Hellbreak, and I mean the artwork is all 100% custom illustrated. There's no AI. There's no movie stills, and it's all like IP based stuff. So I mean the first set is Jaws, Bride of Frankenstein, Dracula. They have the monster from A Quiet Place. I mean, it's just I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna talk more about it later. I don't want to take up too much time because there was more things that we saw. So stay tuned for my full thoughts on Hellbreak. But
yeah,
it's fantastic, and I can't wait to talk about it.
I think I'll just add that there's a handful of card games that we saw that we do like, and we are going to be running demos to try to get people excited for when they come out, like Cyberpunk, Hellbreak. I think they're both releasing 2020 or October of 2026.
Yeah. And then a
Power
little bit before that is Power World. There's a Power World TCG. We got to play it. It's something. It's
I
something.
think it's cool. I think it's cool.
You just like how they ran the demo.
Yeah, that demo was fantastic. You guys want to know how to run a good demo and not go like 30 minutes over? Power World, folks, man, they had it. It's find old machine.
Okay.
Oh, hey. So while CJ was off in Hellbreak World, I was wandering the convention center alone by myself, and I came across a board game. Okay, that was on my top 10 anticipated for 2026.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And we said, oh, it's probably never going to get published, blah, blah, blah. But Stellaris is going to come to the retail store, people. All right. I saw it. It looks beautiful. If you played the video game, apparently it's very close to it, very story driven. So Stellaris, it's actually going to come to fruition. Yeah, 4.6, because there's a lot of Kickstarter backers who are angry. So I'm wondering, yeah.
I saw that. I was like, oh God, we bought how many of these?
We haven't bought any yet, but we're going to buy a couple. It's one of those things, though. What I believe to be the problem, and this is a problem on a lot of Kickstarters, is that clear communication does not exist. Right? Yeah. It's like they really need to communicate. Not only that, they go in saying, oh, it'll take a year to fulfill, and then it takes 3.5, 4 years. It's like everybody should go in and saying, look, this is going to take 3 years to fulfill. Here's our estimate. And if it comes in a year and a half, great. But I think that's the problem. Now, people, all right, this is my rant against the human race here. All right. If you back a Kickstarter, there's no guarantee that it's going to come to fruition. You are on somebody's pipe dream here. You are saying you believe in the project enough so you're going to give them money. But we've come to the conclusion that I give you money, I'm definitely going to get X, Y, and Z. And now theoretically you should, right?
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like, this is all the experimental region. And so honestly, that's one of the reasons I've stopped backing Kickstarters, is because it has backfired, right? And I think that's a lesson to people who go to Kickstarter for games and whatnot. To say, look, people aren't going to back it anymore because there's been so many bad experiences. I mean, I think we talked about this on another video, like Simon, kind of imploded. Mythic Games, there's been a lot of companies, like no company's too big to implode on one of these things. But anyway, it's unfortunate that they obviously didn't communicate well enough on their Kickstarter. that people are so disillusioned with it that it already has a terrible rating because it's probably going to be a pretty decent game. Because they've also been working a lot with Paradox Interactive, who I think are the folks that design the actual Stellaris game, the video game. And they really enjoy it, supposedly. That's what I'm hearing. So maybe we'll try to have a store copy. Might be a little too pricey, but I think it'd be cool. But I'm excited. I'm excited. If you've played the game, it's neat.
Now, I ran across
Huh?
the Dungeon Crawler Carl booth. Speaking of Kickstarters, because
No
this is
surprise
coming to
there.
Kickstarter. Imagine my surprise when I walk up and I see the Dungeon Crawler Carl core rulebook sitting right here, ready to be thumbed through, and I open it up, and it's the Transformers RPG rulebook. I mean, of
Oh,
course, they're not going to have the book out yet. They haven't even started the campaign, but
funny.
man, it was. I was like, oh my god, I can't. They got me. But if you'll zoom in here, there's an RPG dice set of Carl's boxers. Now, neither one of the people on the show with me right now have read Dungeon Crawler Carl, so they have no idea why this is significant. Have you read it, Cole? You haven't read it.
No, but you didn't know that.
I did know it. All the time I talked about it, you've never talked about it with me, so I need to get Jimmy on here real quick. He started reading it. I need to get Dave. He's read all of it. But they had a bunch of the stuff up. So here's the book and the dice. Here's Unstoppable. I didn't notice Unstoppable is already a game. They just theme it after different things. So I can already play this game, just not Dungeon Crawler Carl themed. So I need to pick it up and see why I want to play the Dungeon Crawler Carl version. They also had the miniature set for the role playing game. And there's also this guy up here. I don't know who that was.
Looks like Ian McKellen.
Maybe it was.
Oh,
So here's the
God.
minis. So there's Carl with his boxers. He's got his knee braces. He's got his Nikon cloak. He's got his Chistera, throwing his hobblobber. These are all real words. Here's Princess Donut with her glasses. I don't know if that's the crown of the sepsis horror or not, but regardless, got his dynamite. There's Mongo, Donut riding Mongo. There's baby Mongo. All kinds of great stuff going on here.
It just goes to show you, folks, you throw enough crap at the wall, something's going to stick eventually.
So I believe this has got. Oh my god! It's just they've thought of everything. They got it all here. This is fantastic.
This is another one of those things you could probably spend an hour talking about.
Yep. There's the foot stomping for the dice. There's the his underwear, the donut holes. Mark had an interesting conversation with somebody about donut holes.
Yeah, we were definitely.
The dice look
talking
fantastic.
about donut holes.
So I mean, Dungeon Crawler Carl stuff's coming out soon. More Power World. That was an interesting game. It's interesting the way it worked.
Yeah, I think it'll be neat.
They
All
I
right,
mean, every
so
TCG takes a lot from other TCGs. So this is like a combination of
certainly,
a
but
bunch of them.
so where would you rank Power World then? Like,
Oh, I mean, I can't really rank it because I've only played literally 5 minutes of cards that have one line of text.
okay, that's fair.
But in terms of what games is it like, I would say it is. I mean, it's close to Magic. I think it's closer to Magic the Gathering than any of them, with a little bit of like One Piece or Riftbound mechanics in there. The it's got a separate energy deck, just like Riftbound does, just like One Piece does. Star Wars or not Star Wars. Dragon Ball does now, I believe. It plays like Magic though, with how you attack and do stuff.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah, what else
So
do we?
interesting, but probably not likely to replace your weekly Star Wars for you.
Definitely not. That's the thing. You have to care about it though. It's like I played a little bit of Power World when it first came out, but it's not. It doesn't hold a special place in my heart. You know.
That's fair.
It's fair. I mean, the problem is kind of there's so many things competing for your attention these days, just as a society. We have so many options. It's like, how do you set yourself apart from others? It's crazy.
Yeah.
So I think to move forward a little then, so like that was that was your Tuesday afternoon / evening that you spent a lot of time at the expo hall. So was Wednesday just more of the same, wandering around the expo hall, or were there other things going on, or?
Yeah, so Wednesday morning was the Hellbreak presentation for me. And then right after that, the expo hall opened at 10, and it was open for 8 hours that day. And we spent pretty much the whole time there. Then we broke for lunch, and then we left a little early because we had talked to. It's not huge. It's not like Gen Con, where it's this humongous thing that you need 3 days to walk through to see
Yeah,
everything, and it's just not that crowded. So it's much easier to get to the things that you want to get to and the things that are important to you, and with plenty of time to run across other things that maybe you didn't think you would have cared about. So I mean, they give you plenty of time to go through the convention. So
Yeah.
okay. So then, is there anything across the 2 days you spent at the expo hall? Was there anything that you haven't already mentioned that stood out to you that you're like, oh, this looks cool, or oh, I look forward to getting a copy of this when it comes out, or anything like that?
this is where taking pictures would have been very helpful because I could scroll through and be like, yeah,
It's
that's
true.
right. I did
True.
see that.
It's true. Actually, I have a little list, I think, over here. Let's see.
I did, like I said, all play that showed me grunts. I'm very excited for when that comes in. We ordered that with containers.
Oh, we got to see StarCraft, the miniatures
Oh, we
game.
did see the StarCraft miniatures game. Models look
That's
beautiful.
absolutely beautiful. If you're a fan of the original StarCraft game,
I am, so tell me more.
I mean,
Well,
they
is Cole about
looks.
to play a miniatures game?
That's
So it's
unlikely to
We
happening.
about
happen,
to
but
get
I
him
still would like.
painting and
Let's
on the
do
Warhammer
You're not,
tables.
no chance. But go on. Like, I'm just
Well, we
curious
need.
how, like,
Remember what I said that we need people who are passionate about these games to
Yeah,
really vibe for them and push them forward. I've
passionate
never
girl.
played StarCraft. Mark
Ooh,
barely played it.
what are you talking about?
I don't know that I'd say
I mean, so we
barely.
need Cole. We need you, Cole, to be the champion of StarCraft for the store.
We
So
could
you'll
What
use
have
I'm
more
hearing
to.
is
champions.
the store is going to buy me a starter kit.
Ooh,
Oh man.
maybe a store has a copy
Store
of a starter
copy,
kit.
yeah.
Store
Store
copy.
copy.
Yeah.
Store copy.
Yeah. Yeah.
It can't leave the store.
Yeah.
But
Anyway, beautiful, painted up. The crystals are actually like crystal-like material, or like they
okay,
look like
so
crystals.
wait, they actually have the minerals as a concept in the game.
That's what it looks like. Or I mean, I guess maybe it could be a landscape piece, but I mean, there was definitely a crystal thing, a pylon.
Well, oh, okay. So we're talking about two different things then, because
What are we talking about?
there's the minerals that you mine that look like crystal
Oh, oh,
structures bringing out
oh.
of the ground, but
That's
then you
fair.
have the Protoss pylons, which they need to be able to charge their buildings to be able to function.
See, like I said, Mark barely played
Wow.
it, and Cole's all
Barely
about it.
played it. Yeah, apparently I'm just a garbage fan here. Yeah, good call. Good call.
I mean, okay, well, I mean, and I'm not asking this because like I do want to know more, but like also I'm sure everyone watching at home would like to know more.
Yeah.
I mean, did they have the three factions available on display or anything, or did they only have one faction, or
I think they had Zerg and Protoss
so no
on
Terran?
display. I don't think I saw those. Yeah, I mean the Protoss was the most impressive. Like that stuff looked
Well,
gorgeous.
yeah, I would hope so.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree
Now,
with everything you guys just
would
said.
you happen to
Yeah.
know? I mean, what's this based more on StarCraft 2 or more on the original StarCraft? Or
Ooh, that is a great
I'm gonna go
question
with
for you to
original
ask.
because I did not see a 2 anywhere on
I
that
didn't see
logo.
it 2 anywhere. That's right. It all just says StarCraft.
Yeah.
well,
Yeah.
yeah, but I mean,
I mean,
okay.
StarCraft is. I mean, it took years to get the second game. Years. I think we had Diablo 3 before we finally got a StarCraft 2.
Right?
Yeah. Sorry, this is Max. This is my dog. He wants to be part of the podcast. You're a good boy.
Okay, so I guess you saw the minis, of course, but like,
Yeah.
did they dive into like, did they explain like how it might play, like any of the gameplay, like?
There were people playing a demo. There was a lot going on. So I basically I was able to talk to somebody about like getting some of the product, and that was my main concern. Who cares if the game's good or not? The models are gorgeous.
Yeah,
We're
people don't buy these things to play them.
Gosh, exactly.
Okay, I didn't know.
I look at
I'm
Shatterpoint. I mean,
just
come on.
trying to gauge if it's closer to something like a Shatterpoint or if it's closer to something like a Warhammer.
It's closer to something like a Warhammer.
Okay.
Just looking at the table setup, definitely.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely excited about that one.
Yeah.
Solaris we've already mentioned. Hellbreak we've already mentioned. The card sorter that's going to give Cole all his time back we already mentioned. Earth Express we've already mentioned. There's another game in the same Earth universe called, I believe, Through the Lens.
Yes, I played that with Mark. That was really cool.
Yeah, where you're basically kind of moving pieces around to take pictures of the cards that are in Earth. So it's a very similar artwork, and it's cool.
We stopped by Four Horsemen's booth. Saw Mythic Legion, the action figures turned role-playing game. That looks pretty cool.
Yeah,
they're actually
those figures are unreal.
12 I didn't. Mine's downstairs, so I don't have it to show. But they're like 12-inch action figures, high quality action figures, and they made a whole role-playing game where you can use them. They actually have like the little miniatures that correspond to them. So as you're going through the dungeon, you'll use the little mini like you do in a D&D campaign. And then when the boss battle comes out, you actually put this map with 3x3 squares, and you use the big action figures as the minis with a giant action figure monster too. That was really cool. And that's part of the toys and all that we want to start getting into. So as far as action figures go, that'll probably be one of the first things we look into carrying. I'm just scrolling through the GAMA Facebook group to see if anybody posted a picture or something that I remember seeing.
We did get to see the box for Brass Pittsburgh.
Mm-hmm.
It is beautiful. We'll definitely be back in that as a store carrying it because, I mean, Brass is a fantastic game. If you haven't played it, ask Cole. We'll set you up.
And that's Brass Birmingham specifically. That is a really good game. Not to say that Lancashire isn't either, but you got to be a little specific when you say Brass because there's more than one at this point, and there's a third one on the way in a couple of weeks.
I said they were great. They're both great.
Yeah, they're both great.
Isn't Lancashire up in the top 100 too?
Yeah, I think it's in the top 20, but I don't think you referenced most of them. I think you said just the one.
I said Brass. Both of them as a whole, as a collective whole. Brass is a great series. The Brasses, yeah.
Yeah, the Brasses.
Yeah.
The Peaky Blinders, yep.
The Peaky Blinders.
Jungo,
yeah.
Jungo's a fantastic game.
That was a great game.
Yeah.
We smelled some dice.
We definitely did. The coffee.
Yeah.
Coffee smelling dice is the best one.
But Mark vetoed that. I wanted to get some, but Mark said no.
Was this from that Smelly Dice Company?
Yep, it was that one.
Yeah.
They smelled great too.
No, they were from the trash can behind All Plays.
I thought they were cool. Mark's like, who's going to smell dice?
First and foremost, I don't remember saying any of this. Secondly, it certainly sounds like something I would say. Thirdly, apparently they don't necessarily keep their smell unless you
got to keep them in a tin.
You got to keep them in a tin, yeah.
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 You can't throw them in with your dice
your average dice. Yeah.
Yeah. We did see some LARPing swords.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I definitely want those. Those are great. Apparently they have like fiberglass cores and all sorts of stuff. It's the call of the wild wolf. But they look pretty cool. Very realistic. My one concern with any kind of sword is, first thing, it's like the cork game, right? Within 5 minutes, those corks are coming off the strings. 2 of them at least.
We don't know that. We didn't get to try it.
Well,
that cork is probably not going to fall. We're gonna order one
off
we
the
try it.
stream.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. You don't know. Like, they may have heard you on the last podcast and were like, "Oh, see, he made a good point," and so they revised their demos for GAMA just in time for you. But
Yeah,
then you didn't.
they were one of the 21 people that watched.
Only if those corks are made out of metal welded around that rope are they not coming off. Cork is just gonna. All right. Anyway, with that being said, these weapons, while cool, first thing a kid is gonna do, kid is just gonna go to town beating something.
Yeah.
Every little child's dream is to just beat something with a stick or a sword or a staff, right? And every grown man's dream, right? How many wives out there are going to give their husband and his friends these cool swords, and they're just going to start wailing on each other? That's what's going to happen. So I worry, while they say they're very sturdy, I have my doubts. That's all. I have my doubts. All as cool as they look,
Yeah.
I just feel like people would be. I would be breaking it trying to hit CJ. Is all I'm saying.
What?
Yeah, I'll be like.
What he meant to say is that we're gonna get some in, and we'll put him to the test when I beat him over the head with one of them.
There it is.
Interesting.
Yeah, very cool though.
Okay, so I think that mostly covers your experience. I know that there was some other stuff you picked up while you were there. Obviously, like you got apparently some mystery dice packs.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna try and slide it into frame here, and I'm not gonna be able to capture it all, but looks like you got a big stack of stuff in the library.
Oh,
Yes, we did. Yeah. We man, people at GAMA, they just give you cool games because they just are great people.
Yeah.
We got a copy of Sagrada Refresh, a copy of Squirrel Away.
Squirrel Away, yep.
Yeah, I went and talked to Ivy Studios, and they gave me like 4 games to put in the library. Really good games. I played all of them except for Draft. Mark's played Draft.
Apparently, I have. I do loosely recall it now.
We got a copy of other things. There other things there.
Other things.
Yeah,
other
so
games.
So they've probably already seen it in our store, but yes, there's the Sagrada Refresh. Let's see here. There's the Squirrel Away that you were talking about.
Yeah,
This one's a lot of fun. Yeah, the game is cool because like you got these cards and it's like, hey, take these gems, but then like as you're taking those gems, you're trying to take more than what you're supposed to, and you're trying to see how much can you squirrel away, but also can you get away with it?
Yeah, that guy got me immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah, you weren't sneaky enough.
Professional.
Yeah, it was crazy because he's explaining the game, and it's like he didn't even give me a chance. I didn't even know that was a rule yet.
Yeah.
Like he didn't care if I.
That's
I knew
fantastic.
It's fantastic. Awful. Terrible.
And yeah, some of this we recently got into sell for ourselves, but yeah, we got a copy of Scale and Peak.
That's a great game. You can beat Cold Dead pretty easily. That's a good one.
I wouldn't go that far with it.
Have you won that one yet?
I'd have to double check. I don't know.
I like to watch people play that game. It's so fun to watch people try and get each other's heads on that one.
Yeah, except when you were asked to do that, you distinctly didn't for a round.
Oh well, I was working. I was looking at the magazine for stuff for the store.
You say these words, but I don't think these words mean what you think they mean.
Yeah, they definitely do.
Yeah, working, CJ.
I mean, I work 2 jobs
too in the same line.
Some kind of oxymoron, I'm told.
I tell you what.
Can't believe you just called me a moron. It's crazy.
That's not what I said.
Oxy.
The OxyClean. Pound of Panic is cool.
Yeah. Lots of neat games for sure.
Yeah.
Lots of cool experiences. Lots of cool people.
Yeah.
The board game community is quite the.
Right, and then we got some here that I know didn't come up.
Universe in and of itself.
Change my mind.
Yeah.
Ultra Tiny Epic Galaxies. So if you want a really tiny game, here you go.
We also have a copy of Far Shore and Living Forest coming. They're shipping to us for becoming a Vanguard store for Tycoon games.
Oh man, can't wait. We're gonna have earlier access to
Blood Rage.
Gosh, thank you, Blood Rage, the new standalone game. Yeah, good job.
Which can work with the other Blood Rages.
Yeah,
that's what they said.
I think Ben's a pretty big fan of
we've got
Blood Rage.
Catan in 15 minutes.
There is
Catan
also
in 15 minutes.
Yeah, so this is can you flip it around? Is it on the back of the box? What it looks like? Yeah. There's small cards that are like the resources and like really and the abilities and all that. There's like an entire card game of Catan.
Interesting.
They also showed Catan Zip Up or Zip It or something. It's a full game of Catan in a bag. Different maps that you would actually write on.
It's crazy.
Yeah. There's all kinds of Catans coming out.
You know, the tough part, like I enjoy Catan, not as much as the next guy. All right, I'll put it out there. Sometimes I feel like too much of a good thing is not a good thing, and I think they, I don't know. I don't think we're going to have the market for all these little things. I mean, I think this is probably something that's geared toward Walmart audiences again, for people who don't have any experience with Catan, and they'll be like, "Oh, this is interesting." So it's like I guess there's a time and a place for certain things. I don't think Let's Play is going to be the time and place for some of these little knickknacks, but
We'll see.
I think we'll see. Yeah, we'll see. Texas, hold it.
Oh my god, that was so funny. We walked up to that guy to that booth, and he was like, "Have you heard of my game Joking Hazard?" Mark's like, this looks like Cyanide and Happiness." And the guy's like, "Hello, I'm Cyanide and Happiness." Yeah.
Yep.
Heads will roll. Yeah, we didn't get to try a lot of these yet.
That's fair, yeah.
This
I'm not
looks
sure.
similar. This looks in the same art style. I believe it's another game called Dragoon, and this looks very much like that.
It does, yeah. There was, I forget what it was called. There's two poker games I want to talk about.
Mm.
One is Hell something or other. Hell of a deal.
Hell of a deal.
Hell of a deal. Are you gonna pull that up?
Yes.
Okay. So there's a game called Hell of a Deal where you're
fantastic.
basically 4 poker players playing Texas Hold'em against different bosses, demons, etc. Really, really intriguing. I think all the mats are like neoprene, and you got to get different hands, and then there's like good things you can take, and then there's bad things you can take, and you can get corrupted and other things like that. Looks really, really intriguing. We're definitely going to stock this in the store, and we'll probably have a store copy because it looks really cool.
I'll have a copy.
Yeah, there you go.
There will be a copy for people to play. This game looks awesome.
It does. Then there was another poker game that CJ and I played on a game night.
I wonder if it's going to be here.
Was it? Yeah, Dragon Poker. That's right.
2002.
Oh wow, that's an older one. Yeah,
I don't think that's it. This is not it. This is not it.
Yeah, it's not it.
Let's go back
but
to
yeah,
the other one.
It was called Dragon Poker, and basically every player got a certain amount of cards. It's like old traditional poker, right? So you got 5 cards, and then you could hand some in and try to make the best hand. But every player also got some other cards that like changed the rules. Like, God, CJ had a card where it's like switch hands with another player. Or
my god! So hold up. I think I can remember how this went down.
That was glorious.
It
annoyed me so much.
It was incredible. So the way the Dragon Poker works is, and the way he explained it, he was like, I forgot exactly what it was like. A rule, if a rule exists in another universe, you can use it. So there's a separate deck of different rules. They give you 2 rules each, or 2 or 3 rules, whatever. That's regardless. We play our poker hand. This guy plays a rule that says, give me a card from the deck. So he asks the dealer for queen of something, the queen of diamonds or something. So he gives him the queen of diamonds, and then so you can only play one rule per hand. So the dealer played a card that lets us play 2 rules per hand. That guy played, the first rule was to get his queen. Then the second rule he played was everybody has to follow my bet or something, and he went all in. So he goes all in, and I have a card in my hand that says switch hands with another player, or another player has to give you their hand or something. So I went all in. Mark had to go all in as well.
We all had to go
all in, except for the other guy. He had a hand that let him lose.
Yeah, he folded.
So I play the rule, and he gives me his hand, and Mark is still semi-confident that he's going to win this hand because you played something that made your sevens wild or something.
Yeah, I had like four 8s.
Yeah,
I
he had
think
4 8s.
I had
So
4 of a kind.
he hands me the hand, and I flip it over, and I have 4 queens. And I gave him my hand that had absolutely nothing in it. I think it had like a pair of jacks, maybe.
Oh god, so terrible.
And I
So
finally got to
mean,
do like the classic movie scene of just taking the whole pot in. It was fantastic.
For those of you that know CJ, there's a horseshoe never too terribly far away.
Yeah, so that game is really cool.
Yeah, I definitely like that. I would play that again. I what was it you said? It's like this is the year of
casino games.
Like casino games. Yeah. So because there's also, I don't know, I think I probably already said it, Texas Hold'em Scrabble.
Ooh, let's see if we get that one.
That one looks really cool. I think we can order that one actually. Wait, put a Scrabble? Yeah.
Ooh, 2 Bs.
2 Bs, yeah.
And then this is the last thing I have in my pile, apparently. So
yeah, that is done up, down up. We didn't get a chance to play it. I did see people playing it, and it looks interesting.
People were having a good time.
Who made it? Was FanRoll that makes it, right?
Yes.
There it is.
There it
Scrabble
is.
text them, spell them.
Yeah.
There you go. This looks really cool.
It looks incredible.
You play Scrabble poker. It's fantastic.
Yeah. So you have some letters. Everybody has 5 words to choose from, and whoever makes the biggest word out of like so many like hands gets the most points or whatever, or however many points they get out of those hands is
it's already out.
But
we need to order
yeah, we got to figure out where we can get it. I don't know if we can get it from one of our distributors. We'll have to take a look at that.
I think we've gotten FanRoll stuff before, so wherever we get that stuff from.
Yeah. What Universal should have some.
I would think so.
We'll check it out. We'll check it out.
Yeah, so that was our time at GAMA. A lot of cool stuff, a lot of good information. Cole, any more questions for us about our time?
Yeah, so like I guess briefly, like what stood out to you the most, and are you looking forward to doing it again next year, especially given that it's moving to Baltimore?
Yes, that is fantastic. It's going to be much closer. It'll just be a day. It'll just be a short drive away. Honestly, not just a normal drive.
Yeah.
As far as games, my biggest thing was obviously Hellbreak. I think that game is fantastic. I love TCGs, and I know, Mark, you're right. There are way too many TCGs, and most of them are terrible. But when one is actually mechanically good and has a theme behind it that I think can support it, I'd like Star Wars is a mechanically great game. And Star Wars is a great IP to put behind a game like that. Hellbreak, I think, is a mechanically great game, and horror IPs is huge. Horror market is humongous, and in Hanover, especially, Halloween is a giant deal in Hanover. I think there is an audience here for it. I'm gonna do my best to make it a thing here. I think the game is wonderful. I think it can stand on its own. So that was my biggest like game takeaway. As far as like the convention itself, I think it's if you're a retailer watching this, somehow you found us and you've stuck through an hour and 28 minutes of our unstructured podcast. Yeah, hour and 28 minutes.
Wow,
no 20 questions tonight, guys.
I mean, that's unfortunate because I had one prepared for you.
Oh, okay. Actually, yeah, we'll do that. We'll wrap it up real quick then.
Yeah.
If you're a retailer, I encourage you to go to GAMA. The resources there are excellent. Make use of your membership. Go to the seminars. As cool as the presentations are and as enticing as the retailer box is, and it is worth it to try to go after that. Don't forget about the valuable information you can get from other retailers. And I think GAMA is a unique situation where you can go and talk to people in the same business as you who are not your competitors. These are people whose stores are hundreds of miles away. They have no problem telling you strategies and things that have worked for them in the hopes that will make your store better. There's no gatekeeping. You ask somebody how they did something, they're more than happy to tell you. Um, so I think it's a great resource to have.
Whew, wow, how much you getting paid by the GAMA Expo people to give such a high praise there? Whew.
I like Gamma. Gamma is one of my favorite ones to go to.
No, it's fair. Yeah, it is a very productive and useful convention. I think, like CJ said, I can't say it better for CJ. It was just artfully said.
Then I assume you had a smooth trip home. Because
Yes.
I know last year the journey home was a bit nerve-wracking for you, but
it was much smoother this year. It was a great,
Much smoother.
nice drive home.
It's a great drive.
And man, that last hour home especially. I
yeah,
stopped at
then
Royal
what?
Farms, got a little hamburger, and just drove my way home.
Yeah, and then you came straight to the shop, basically.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, something came out that I had to come see. So
What's that?
Star Wars came out.
Yeah.
He couldn't wait till the following morning like you had to.
It's fair. He gets to see it.
No,
It's like Christmas.
Yeah.
It's cold. Cool. All right.
Okay.
20 questions. Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Gotta find my journal that has all my questions in it. There it is. All right, I'm ready to go. Let's do it.
Okay.
Let's do it.
If you want to talk about it first, I mean, well,
yeah,
you got a question.
I've never been on this side.
Oh, yeah, we just started asking questions, man.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. You do
probably picked something that's absolutely
I bet
left
you did.
field.
God.
It's either SETI, Galactic Cruise, Earth.
All right. Would this be a heavier game?
No.
Okay. Good.
Got Santorini.
But if you,
We're gonna make it. I feel it.
This is where he tells me that it's like something super complicated that weighs half a pound.
Oh gosh. Is it animal themed?
no.
Oof.
Is it cooperative?
No.
Mm.
Is it
is
it a party game?
No.
Yeah.
Oof. We're running through them.
Oof.
Have CJ or I played it?
Yes. I'm gonna say yes. I would be surprised if you tell me you haven't played this.
Oh man.
Oof. Okay.
I can't recall ever seeing you two personally play it here in the store, but I would be highly surprised if you haven't played this.
I see. So we're just making it up as we go along. Got it. Okay. Are there dice?
No.
Cards?
Okay, we're getting a lot of no's.
Say that again?
Are there cards?
Yes.
Yeah, it's cards. Probably Uno.
Well, it's not a party game, so.
Uno's not a party game. That's a vicious game. Nobody has a party when they're playing Uno.
I feel like everybody's got a party.
Cards.
It's not co-op.
It's. I wouldn't think it would be a trick-taking game.
Well, I mean, that would rule out a whole bunch of them. Is it a trick-taking game?
Okay.
No.
Yeah,
come on.
My reasoning for not asking is because he's not sure if he played it. And
I see
all the trick-taking games I played lately, I think he would. He's hard-pressed to come up with one, and I don't think he would hit one.
All right. Do we sell it in the store?
Yes.
All right. Well, that's good.
Okay. Cards. And we sell it in the store. There's the only yeses.
Yeah. It's a little rough. It's not a party game.
Oh man.
He really wasn't sure about if we played it or not. He was dead set that I played Graft.
Is this?
So we know it's not Graft.
Is this an IP game?
No.
Okay, not anything Star Wars.
That's half your questions gone.
What? I thought we were 9.
Yeah, that was your 10th question.
Oh, man. His fingers are getting chopped off in a little viewing space for me. Is it space themed?
No.
What is this? Come on, man.
He's proud of himself.
He is proud of himself.
So
Look at that.
it's
I've never
probably
seen Cole so
something
happy.
that should be kind of obvious.
Card game, not a party game.
Card game. Well, it just has cards.
It's not animal
Does it
themed.
have a main board? Oof.
No.
No.
No main board. Interesting.
And I think to help you on that path, some of the cards are arranged in such a way that it might feel like they're on a main board, but there's no actual board that they are placed onto.
Hmm. Yeah. He's not sure that we've played it, but he's pretty sure.
Has it come out in the last 3 years or less?
No.
God.
Man, God.
Can we get one guess here?
That's brutal.
Is it more than 2 players?
Yes.
I gotta say yes.
I'm not sure how helpful that yes is, though.
Not a 2-player game.
It's got cards. It's not a party game. Dominion fits all the criteria so far. Dominion's not cooperative. It has cards. It's an older game. Although Cole knows for a fact that I've played it because he taught me how to play.
Right.
So I don't think he would have hemmed and hawed so much. Although it fits all the other criteria very well.
Ask if it's a deck builder.
We could. We'll say we're not asking. Put your fingers down. Put your fingers down. We're not asking that. You know I played Dominion. You know I've played Dune Imperium. You know I've played Clank. So you know I've played like all the deck builders that we have. So I'm not asking that. Doesn't have any dice. You said it's not a complicated game, right? You asked, is it a complicated game? Yeah.
Correct. I'll even tell you that on a scale of 1 to 5 in terms of weight rating, it's below the middle. It's below the midline.
Below 2.5. That's your helpful.
Yeah. Wow.
So like 99 billion of the games. Got it. Okay. Huh.
Well, I'm just letting you know that it genuinely isn't anything super complex.
Although 2.5, some would argue, is still pretty complex.
What about like Wormspan or?
I think they have dice. Well, Wingspan has dice.
Wormspan does not have dice, I don't think.
Does not have dice?
I don't think so. There's
Is there
no
not a board in the center?
Not a main board. You have your own board, and the cards are kind of part of the board.
Okay.
And
Wormspan.
He's never seen us play Wormspan, but
well, hold on. He taught me Wormspan. Okay. And I think that's also come out in the last 3 years.
Oof, that I don't know because I played it when it came out with Brenton for the first time at his house, and I haven't been to his house to play a game in many years. I think that was 2022 it came out.
Oh, wow.
That was 4 years ago.
Just barely.
Wormspan was 2024.
What? That's crazy.
What?
Wow, that's
ding 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 ding. Huh. Card game. He's not sure we've played. Okay. Are there miniatures?
No.
I was just, just
That's
checking that box off.
That's your 15th question.
God, what? What? I don't think so. Somebody's miscounting here.
No.
Maybe
No,
our
I'm
12th
not.
question.
No.
No miniatures, no dice. I guess we shouldn't ask about meeples. I don't even see how that would help us. Just get another no.
There's a lot of no's. Gosh. We'll have to start asking the inverse. Does it not have?
Just so we can feel good.
See, it's a lot harder to fill the dead air space, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, man.
Gosh, we sell it, and it's older than 3 years old.
Yes.
It's got cards. It doesn't have miniatures.
That is correct.
Wait a minute. What about Wingspan in general? Or wait, is there a reason we lumped that off? Oh, he knows we played it.
It's got
Yeah,
dice.
he knows we. That does have dice. Yeah, that's fair.
Yes.
That's fair.
Wingspan does have dice.
But maybe like another gateway kind of game, like Ticket to Ride or something. That's a main board.
Does have a main
But
board, yeah.
something like that. I feel like this is probably a gateway game.
Ask. That's a good question. Is it a gateway game?
Yeah, is it a gateway game?
I would consider it a gateway game, yes.
There we go.
Oh.
All right.
Ticket to Ride does have a
Could
main
it
board.
be Everdell? No, it's not animal themed.
Everdell.
Everdell's a gateway game to worker placement. Absolutely. That's a gateway That's a gateway worker placement game.
All right. Outside of the realm of the 20 questions, Cole, Everdell is not a gateway game. Back me up here.
I've not personally played it, so I can't comment on it.
Oh my gosh.
That sounds like a yes to me. Comments. Is Everdell a gateway worker placement game?
Is it a gateway game? Don't let the worker placement fool you, people. So it's not co-op.
All right, so let's talk through the gateway games, then we can ask have we named this game yet?
Okay.
So there's like Betrayal, House on the Hill. It's got dice, so no.
Okay. Catan's got dice.
Yep.
Ticket to Ride has a board.
Yes. God, he wouldn't pick like Sorry or anything. Those are classic games. Those are gateways.
Those are not. Yeah, Cole picking Monopoly as a gateway game, I'd be very upset. All those dice in that and a main board. I'm trying to look at the back wall of Target because. Now, what about Sagrada? But Sagrada's got dice, unfortunately.
Dice. Yeah.
It has cards, so that's not Azul. Gosh, a gateway game. So we find out his version of gateway and our version of gateway.
Right, yeah.
Two very different gates.
I'm sure you know.
It's like Garfield games or gateways into.
Nope. I mean, not that
Is it Explorers of the North Sea? No.
Yeah, it's like, that was the first. I played that when I was 5. My introduction. Man. What are the other gateway games? Because Wingspan's the big one.
Wingspan is a huge gateway game, yeah.
Splendor? Splendor. The cards are kind of the board.
Okay.
There's not. Yeah.
There's Splendor also has like the circular tokens though, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can we what can we ask to get it to Splendor? To get to tell us a yes or no on Splendor.
Oh, that's a good question.
Does it have
circular
colorful
tokens?
Does it have very colorful pieces?
Yeah.
Does it have very colorful pieces? We got him. He's trying to hide a smile. Look. He's a terrible liar.
No, you know what?
Camera, that's all I'm doing.
You know what? There's colorful pieces, but it's not Splendor, and he's just laughing. We're gonna guess the wrong thing. All right, show your face, Cole. Show your face.
Yeah.
Quit with the lies.
Hold on. I have a better question.
I guess
Hold on.
on your definition of colorful. I would say yes.
Don't answer.
I already did.
Okay. Because do we have a tournament kit for a 2-player version of this game in the store right now?
You've already asked the store question. I can't answer that.
I didn't. Mark did. He stole it from me.
No, only one.
We didn't agree.
Only one. Yeah, no.
Okay.
That's been the running rule. You already
Does
had your
it have
question.
a dual version? Dual/duo version?
Yes.
Oh God.
It's got to be Splendor.
Well, it doesn't have to be Splendor. There's a ton of versions that are duals.
All right. How many questions do we have left?
You have one plus a guess.
All right. Let's ask one nail in the coffin. It's got to be Splendor question. Does it? Who's on the cover?
I don't remember.
Is the box blue and yellow?
We're gonna lose. Oh God.
It's gotta be Splendor. When I said Splendor, his smile was big as anything.
I mean, yeah, he certainly had a big smile. If you want to just go for it, just guess.
All right. Is it Splendor?
But it's wrong. I blame you.
Yes.
Oh, look at
There it
that.
is.
Look at that. Well done. Well done. Have
Good
you
job,
played Splendor?
Cole. I have played Marvel Splendor with Stefano and Sarah.
Okay.
They taught me.
Okay.
But I have
That's
not
cool.
played normal base game Splendor.
It's funny. I played the original Splendor probably 10 years ago. So that's funny.
Wow. Good job, Cole.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
Yeah, that was a good one. I was worried we
You gotta
weren't
work
gonna
on your poker face a little bit.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
We'll just get him a mask. He can wear the Jason mask.
Yeah, but it's Michael Myers.
Oh, whatever.
Do not let this guy demo Hellbreak for you. Leave it to me. Like the
And here we
vampire
have-
attacks the shark.
This really angry looking guy is going after this big fish.
All right. Well, if no one has anything else,
that's it. That's all I got.
All right.
That's all I've got.
That's our episode for this
unless
week.
you can pull up a store question or something, I think that's all we've got for
nobody.
now.
I don't think anybody said anything. We got one comment last time.
We've been a little intermittent, so I think people are not asking the store questions the way they used to.
Well, we had to beg them to ask questions to begin with. So here's me begging for a question for next week.
Next week.
All right. Thank you all for watching. This was our recap of our time at GAMA.
Oh, yeah.
We will see you next week for another fantastic topic, I'm sure.
Fantastic. So good.
Until next time, play more games.
That's right.